go. Live, live, live.
Hey guys, it's KJ from the scariest movie ever.
They made a new Running Man movie.
Showing you guys in movies, TV shows,
New Running Man movie.
the symbols, the symbolism, and the hidden meaning. Years ago, when I first started this journey, I realized at the time
KJ,
this is something we see all over the place. We're constantly seeing the same symbols over and over again in all these movies and TV shows, and as I mentioned, corporate logos as well. And the one thing that all of these symbols have in common is the Masonic Lodge.
He helped so many people
that
figure this
Society
stuff
of
out.
Secrets.
Yeah.
We find their symbols in everything because they are the ones who are creating in this beast system. These are the ones.
I didn't know they made a new Running Man movie. You remember the old Running Man? Oh man!
Through the years, I've come to believe that this all happens.
Can't wait to see the new one, huh?
On one hand, you have wicked entities working.
Can't wait to see the new Running Man movie.
Different creators in the industry, and these people don't have the Holy Spirit. They're easily used and manipulated. But on the other hand, I see it as these are all people who are from the lodge. These are all members of that Society of Secrets.
So they know what they're doing.
Oftentimes they do this to include us in the spell, or to include the unknowing public in the ritual. It's also a way for them to show reverence to their God, the God of this world, the God that gives them fame, success, and everything else they would want in the world, that is. So now we find the Running Man 2025, this new film from Edgar Wright. And I wanted to do a video about this, mostly concerning the symbols, because of Edgar Wright. Throughout the years, he's one that I've seen time and time again, particularly with him in his movies, that he's constantly putting in the symbols and the subliminals. And the Running Man 2025 is no different. It's always important to remember that the base of all of the symbolism and the whole reason they do what they do, it all goes back to the devil. It all goes back to Satan and Satanism. Even looking right here on the movie poster itself, you can see at the very top, we've got the twin tower symbolism right now. This comes from, I believe, one of the biggest public satanic Jesus Christ pose, right? And he's surrounded by destruction. All of this is done with purpose. All of this has meaning. Before we get into the Running Man 2025,
get out of New York City.
I wanted to go back in time a little bit to one of Edgar Wright's other films called
311 when I said that. 311 when I said that, and it was 311 when I went live.
Many of his movies,
get out of New York.
I'm always seeing the symbols. Like, they're always there. And it was no different Shaun of the Dead, one of his earlier films. So I just want to show you this as a way to kind of get your brain ready, get your mind ready for what we're going to see on Running Man 2025. So you understand this is a real thing there, and there are people that put this stuff in there on purpose, right? It's a nefarious purpose for the people, for us, for the public, not for them.
Y'all can listen to that,
right? And also to keep in mind the importance of this kind of a thing, the importance of sharing this kind of information, because I've believed since early on, when I started, around the time I started, I believe this is a way to break that spell. When you can see the symbols, you can recognize and you understand there's a purpose just under the surface of the film, that there's more going on to your entertainment. When you start to understand that, you start to see these symbols, it breaks that spell, you see? So keeping all that in mind, let's check out a little bit of this from Shaun of the Dead and some examples of what I'm talking about, how they put these things in film, right? TV shows, everything else, all the time. So I think that's a good starting point for us to get into the video and just show you some of the things from the movie. I didn't even show you everything in Shaun of the Dead. I'll make more videos in the future, music type videos I've been wanting to do more of. And I'll point out specific movies and things like that. And I'll show you some things in there because typically, in every scene, there's going to be something that represents the lodge. And the most common symbol for them to use over and over is a sun symbol because it's the sun god they worship, right? Which is the devil. So it's the sun god. And we see the sun symbolism all the time, over and over. You'll see it in scenes. In the background, you're always watching the background and you'll see the sun, some kind of sun symbolism. But, it's interesting, even in the opening of the film from Paramount, I may have shown you this before. Some other people may have shown you this. You see right here as the stars are falling. And of course, they make sure you know what's happening here as the stars form a pentagram, you see, the upside down star. And that this is all symbolic of the fallen angels landing on Mount Hermon. And of course, also the pyramid there, pyramid, stars, Mount Hermon. So now we take a look at this scene right here and just take a look at her earrings. Take a look at the earrings on this lady. And it's there's stars with like a trail on them, right? Or a falling star. So she's wearing the falling earrings right here, as you can see. The star with with the trails behind it. So the falling stars are on her ears. Right here's an interesting one too. As he's leaving, he turns the light on, so there's your sun symbolism, and then he spins around and he does a form of the hidden hand symbol for the Masons. Just looking through the hall, as I said, there's always sun symbols somewhere. Just pay attention, you'll see them. And then right here, you don't see it for very long. Take a look here. You see this person wearing the pentacle, right? So they got the pentacle right there. You see the pentacle on his chest. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a Masonic movie without the 33. So right here, they make sure to put the 33 in there for you. And that's another very common symbol in these movies and TV shows in reference to 33rd degree of Masonry. Also, a lot of the time in these movies, you'll see them referencing the symbol in a way. And here's an example. As he walks up, you see the pyramid there, and he points out the pyramid. So just another example of that. What you're about to see here constitutes as a subliminal message, and there's a lot of subliminal messages in this man's movies. They happen real quick. You got to be paying attention. And this is one right here. You see the pyramids, the as above, so below. But then just over to the right, quickly, and again, this scene lasts just a few seconds, you've got the Saturn symbolism. So you got the as above, so below with the pyramids, and you've got the Saturn. Right here we have room 313. Which is a as above, so below. It's a mirrored 13. And of course, right here, we have the mocking tongue. I'm sure you've seen that. A lot of the big sellout celebrities, satanic sellout celebrities, do this mocking tongue. I'm sure you've seen it before. Kali does the mocking tongue. Now, right here, you've got the crosses on the building, and this isn't a holy place. This is a casino and a brothel in the film, so you got the holy crosses on that building, of course. Here's something I caught I thought was interesting, but it's called Fun Twinks cereal. And if you look up the definition of what a twink is, okay, do that sometime, and you'll see just how sinister this is, especially being on a cereal box for children. So you can look into that one. Of course, we have the Monster Energy drink. That was one of the symbols so many people saw very early on, years ago when it first came out. The symbolism of unleashing the beast. It's got the crucifix on it. You flip the can upside down to drink. Unleashing the beast, and all the symbolism around it. And of course, the 666 with the Hebrew Va. Is that the letter? But yeah, I think we get it. So no surprise we find that in this Masonic film. And then there's this scene right here, which is really obvious. I mean, they're taking a cross and flipping it upside down. And it's like, hello? Well, this takes me back to the crosses on the unholy building, right? So this is the way they treat our Savior. I'm just saying, this is what they do in these movies. It's how they treat our Savior. So we turn the cross upside down, which reminds me of the movie 28 Years Later. I don't know if you saw that recently or not, but at the end, there's a group of seemingly good guys that all wear upside down crosses. So that's the whole thing there. But it's just respect to Jesus that we find in the modern mainstream entertainment. Lots of X's throughout this film. Of course, we have the skull and crossbones, right? The 322. This goes back to the skull and bones society, right? Back to the Masons. So we find the skull and crossbones here in this film. Pay attention to the X's. You can see the X's on the throughout this whole movie. There's the X's are in there. Osiris X. X is a symbol for the Masons as well. Well, my friends, this concludes what I wanted to share with you in this video. It's a little shorter, but I wanted to make something a little more to the point, just all about the symbols in this film. And as I said, I've been seeing him forever from this particular writer-director, and I expect the same in the future, unless he repents, unless he repents and changes his ways. Which brings us to the most important thing I could ever tell you about and share with you, and that is that we must all be saved by Jesus Christ. I hope that you have accepted that free gift of salvation. He's been reaching out to you your entire life. It's the most important choice you can make. It's the whole reason I like to do what I do. We're exposing evil. I want people to understand and have an awareness of how real this is. And it does have an effect on all of us if you're not aware. So please, trust in Christ in these days. Accept that free gift of salvation and be saved. So thanks once again for checking out my video, you guys. As always, I really appreciate you, and I genuinely hope you're doing well out there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.
next place of employment?
Denver, Colorado. Worked there for 10 years. And things just seemed to dry up. They lost 14 banks in 1 week. So,
There's nothing available for you right now.
They use their tongues to deceive. The venom of snakes is under their lips. And their mouths are full of bitterness and curses. And in their paths, nothing but ruin and misery. And the fear of God is not before their eyes. They have taken the hearts and minds of our leaders. They have recruited the rich and the powerful. And they have blinded us to the truth. And our human spirit is corrupted. Why do we worship greed? Because outside the limit of our sight, feeding off us, perched on top of us from birth to death, are our owners. Our owners. They have us. They control us. They are our masters. Wake up. They're all about you, all around you.
Sometimes when I watch TV, I stop being myself and I'm a star of a series or I have my own talk show or I'm on the news getting out of a limo, going someplace important. All I ever have to do is be famous. People watch me and they love me. And I never grow old. And I never die.
excuse me. You need anybody?
Maybe.
I've got mowing tools.
This is a union job.
So, then may I please speak with the shop? Sir?
Hey, there's no sleeping on this site, so you park your ass someplace else tonight.
Excuse me. Then when do I get paid?
Thursday.
You need a place to stay? Chesterfield's over on 4th Street. They got hot food and showers. I'm going that way if you want me to show you. Whoa! You get a chance to meet some of the folk. This here's Gilbert. Anything you need, he knows where to find it.
Hi.
Howdy.
You got that pack? Tools?
Yes, sir.
Well, if you can use them, we can use you. Shower's caving in over there.
Let's get something. I got a wife and 2 kids back in Detroit. Haven't seen them in 6 months. Steel mills were laying people off left and right. finally went under. We gave the steel companies a break when they needed it. Know what they gave themselves? Raises. The golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rule. They close one more factory. We should take a sledge to one of their fancy foreign cars.
You know, you ought to have a little more patience with life.
Yeah, well, I'm all out. The whole deal is like some kind of crazy game. They put you at the starting line. The name of the game is make it through life. Only everyone's out for themselves and looking to do you in at the same time. Okay, man, here we are. Here we are. Now, you do what you can. But remember, I'm going to do my best to blow your ass away.
And you've always thought you couldn't clear press on nails because of all the active things you do? Well, if you're ready for beautiful, natural looking, easy to apply nails, pre-colored in 7 luscious hues, just
our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Damn hacker, that second damn night that ass cut in.
The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent through.
It's giving me a headache.
Yeah, tell me about it. Us took the hackers months to figure out how to do this.
The poor and the underclass are growing.
Y'all doing?
Racial
What's
justice
up?
and human rights are non-existent. They have created a repressive society, and we are their unwitting accomplices.
Things come in full circle.
Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us. Others, we are focused only on our own gain. We. Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered. That is their primary method of survival. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.
They're pulling the water out of the sand like sponges.
Blow it out your ass.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Where he's gonna go, I'll go. Yeah.
Choir practice went a little late last night, didn't it?
Oh, the church lets us use the kitchen.
4 in the morning.
Hey, we're taking care of a lot of people here.
They are dismantling the sleeping middle class. More and more people are becoming poor. We are their cattle. We are being bred for slavery. The revolution.
They call you chattel.
Not again.
They call you cattle, man.
Our transmitter is.
You ever seen that movie? They Live? They Live. It's free on YouTube. You should watch it. The movie They Live with Roddy Piper. You know, the Piper. Oh, man, it's a message. And shit, you just let, spirit take over and like, oh, okay, there's the message right there. Rowdy Piper. The Piper, man. The Piper's coming. Gotta pay the piper kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta pay the piper. Okay, there's the message. Gotta pay the piper. Mm-hmm. Gotta pay the piper. Devil come to collect, whatever you want to call it. Pay what you owe. As he said, what did he say? What's that quote? I have come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubble gum. You gotta pay the piper. You gotta pay the piper, baby. Y'all gotta pay the piper, baby. They gotta pay the piper. That's the message. You should watch that movie, though. They Live. If you ain't never seen it, you should watch it. It's a good movie. He puts on the magic glasses. That's where that whole magic glasses thing came from. Is that movie, right? If y'all ain't never seen it, you should watch it. It's a good movie. A lot of messages in that movie. A lot of messages in that movie. A lot of truth in that movie. No, for real though, you know what they're doing to y'all, right? You're chattel to them. To these people, you are cattle, you are chattel, you are disposable, you are food. They grind you up and put you in McDonald's. Okay? They make clones out of you and abuse your clones and eat them and put them in sex rings and fighting rings and do things like that. You are chattel. You are cattle to these people. Okay, you mean nothing. God, they ground you up and put you in McDonald's food. Okay, like this is what you you might be eating a clone. You might be eating a clone person. For all you know, you could be eating people. Soylent Green is people. After all, Soylent Green is people. That's another good movie. Y'all should watch that one too. They Live, Soylent Green. There's your homework, right? And then boop, and it's like, oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's all real. Going down tonight at midnight. It's all going down. I don't know. Yeah, you're fucking around. I'm just fucking around. Soylent Green is people. You're cattle, you're chattel, you're disposable. Y'all mean nothing to these people. Like, they eat you for food, man. And then they grind you up and make you eat yourselves. Like, it's gross going on. And everybody's asleep.
Not powerful enough. The signal must be shut off at the source. We have.
Daddy, I have a headache.
Me too, honey.
Can you stand by? Uh-oh.
Can somebody please explain to me what the hell that's all about?
Just that idiot licking his nuts again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shout out to the Piper. Rowdy Piper, baby. You know the wrestler. I highly recommend watching the movie They Live. Free on YouTube. By the way, if you have never seen it, I mean, it's always good to refresh it. It's a good program breaking movie, right? Like, there's certain movies that are good for like breaking programs, breaking your programming. That's one of them. Soylent Green, They Live, 1984. These movies are good for like breaking you out of the shit, the bullshit, right? Getting you out of the that and the other thing, making you realize this is what really is going on right here, like and this is what's going on here. But I think we're way past that. Like, we are so far past 1984. It's not even funny. Make you go, poof, make your head spin, just whack. Just make somebody's fucking head just whack. Just crack somebody's neck. Just make somebody whack. Like that whip. Whack. Just crack somebody's fucking neck. You know, like whenever you take
And there's nothing wrong with it.
in his neck, and you can take that chicken and you can snap
We have to
his
face
head right
facts.
off her.
Only a few
And you
seconds
pop
got on
right
the
off.
air. They're trying to forget about breaking in on top of their signal. They're only going to jam us out again and again.
Then we have to send the shipment out on the street.
No. It's not going to work that way. We've been all through this.
We have no other choice.
You got no other choice. You got no other choice. Spiritual and street justice will do.
Banks. Manufacturing Hoffman lenses till we're blue in the face. We're just not going to reach enough people. We got to find new people, strong people, people that'll work with us.
Just leave. You know, your door was open. Just wanted to close it. Didn't want no one breaking in. Neighborhood watch.
Yeah. No. Let me touch your face. That's fine. Good. Now your hands.
That's fine.
Ah, you're a working man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's the revolution. Let me show you.
I gotta be going right now. Maybe some other time, huh?
This world may have blinded me, but the Lord has let me see. You'll be back. You'll be back.
They always come back. Always getting followed around by helicopters too. Well, it's just like in a movie, huh? Just
I've
like
been
in a
hearing
movie.
something on the streets the last couple of weeks. Weird stuff. Some sort of epidemic of violence, what they've been saying. I was talking to one old boy from San Anselmo. He told me they got some sort of cult up there. End of the world kind of stuff.
Helicopters, right? Getting followed around by helicopters. I can understand.
Well, what are they
maybe
doing? You know, shooting people,
if you-
robbing
drugs or
banks.
something, like in the movie.
Same old thing as always. A whole lot of people gone crazy over some nutty dream they just had.
Nothing, man. Follow me around all the time for.
You want to know the truth?
This
happens the end of every century. It does. It's because people afraid to face the future. It's all they do.
Fall out of the sky, right? Fucking helicopters. The helicopters and drones, I'm gonna make them all fall out of the fucking sky, motherfucker.
What's happening?
Man, come and talk to me like a man.
What's inside there, Wild? All kinds of cardboard boxes, some kind of lab set.
No, true.
What do you mean?
Fuck me up.
There's no singing. It's a tape recorder.
Hey! Nothing but a bunch. Don't you get it? 888.
Leave it alone, man. It ain't none of my business. Ain't none of yours.
Yeah, but our boy Gilbert's in there helping him.
I got a job now, and I plan on keeping it. I'm walking a white line all the time. I don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers me. You better start doing the same.
White lines in the middle of the road. It's the worst place to drive.
Uh-oh, then you're really in trouble. It's like,
I'll see you later.
Noticed me. Oh shit!
I'll see you later.
Y'all. I think the universe noticed me, and that's not good. The universe notices you. It's like, oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because everybody sees you then. You know, everybody with that third eye open sees you then. It's like, oh damn. Like, whoa shit. Okay. Everybody sees you.
Step down. Watch it. Easy, easy. This way. All right. Now we're across the road. It's dirt here. Quickly. Quickly.
Mira, yo soy de Salvador.
Come on, this way, this way. We know who you are. Leave us alone. We know you. Know you.
Hey, if y'all ain't ever seen the movie They Live, just watch it, okay? It's a great movie. Tells you exactly pretty much whenever you put on the magic glasses, right? Pretty much whenever you open your third eye, and then boom, all of a sudden you can see. Look, the magic glasses thing, like he puts on these glasses, and then all of a sudden he can see like all these signs that consume, obey, consume, obey, all this shit, and he sees these people really for who they really are, right? And yeah, and it's just like when you open your third eye, it's like boom, then you can see all that stuff. It's the same thing. Like you put these magic glasses on, it's the equivalent of opening your third eye, going up, in the Kundalini, the Jacob's ladder, and then thing you become enlightened. And you're like, oh yeah, now I can see. You're like, oh shit, this is what's really going on. Damn, wow, huh, wow. It's so fucked up, right? Anyway, so that's what's up, you guys. Hey, you guys. They called Noah crazy 100 years while he was building the ark, so I wouldn't worry about it. They called Noah crazy for 100 years while he was building the ark, so I wouldn't worry about it. Have you ever seen that movie They Live with Rowdy Piper? You know, like the wrestler Piper. Everybody's got to pay the piper, right? Everybody got to pay the piper. But no, Rowdy Piper, the wrestler on that movie They Live. I think it was 1988, right? 1988 probably. I Am Wealthy. 88. Um, but it's a great movie. It's like when he puts on these glasses, these magic glasses, he can see everything for what it really truly is. And I'm just saying, like, the equivalent of putting on those magic glasses is like when you open your third eye. When you open your third eye, right, and you get in alignment and balance it, and it's like, oh, and you look at everything from that higher perspective, and you're like, oh shit. So, huh? That's how it really is, huh? Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Hmm. What are we gonna do about this? You know, like, god dang, man, things have went way off the rails. Way off the rails. Like, how did it ever get this bad again? Like, who messed up? What happened? Was it supposed to happen? You know, kind of thing. Need to get into oracles and the matrix and all this other stuff. There's levels to it. You know, especially like these Freemasons, right? They go up to level 33 or whatever. But if you're a Earth Angel, these kind of people, they don't like they're above all all y'all's little levels and your little hierarchy shit down here. they're way up here above all that stuff. Okay, they're above all that stuff. The chosen, the elect, the angels, the earth people that are here right now on earth. They are way above any kind of 33rd degree, any of those degrees that they like to go through. Like any of that stupid stuff. They're way above any and all that. They have seniority, have authority. Okay. There's other people there. They don't. They won't. They can't. They sold their soul, right? They can't. Maybe in the next life, eh? Maybe not. You know the vibe. So. Guess we'll find out. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to the next episode. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to some music, y'all. Shoot. What was my battery looking like? 57%. I don't even know if anybody's in here, but 4444 on the clock. Somebody. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. I'm not saying nothing about it. Quiet about that. You wanna listen to something? Look, as above, so below. If you know, you freaking know. No holds barred. Lightning bolt from the Blue Angels. Angels in blue, the Blue Angels throwing lightning bolts at somebody. Ouch. Ouch. At their skulls. Oh shit. In their head. At their head. In their head. Uh-huh. They're going nuts, bro. And it's the best of times for you and your wife and your collective, and you're going to have a great time. Because you caught the signal. Because you caught the signal from the divine. Your passengers on the global ride. Memory, yeah, Mercury rising. It's the temperature rising. Temperature rising. It's Jupiter, right? It's ascending. Jupiter ascending. The Phoenix, baby. It's the Phoenix rising. The Spartans. Look, you see how the messages. All I was doing was scrolling. Look, all I was doing was reading the titles. All I was doing was reading the titles from these. He wolfed out on them. Look, all I was reading was the titles from these. That's all I was doing. And you just boom, 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 boom. You see how the messages just be coming through like that? Like, whoa, man. Synchronicities are going crazy. The messages are just, but it's been like that for a long time. Y'all know. Y'all know. Everybody knows. We know. You know. You know. I know. We know. You know. You know. You know. We know. Nino. We know Nino. Do you know Nino? Alright. Want y'all want to listen to some music? Some music or something? Alright, I'm gonna chill out. I'll see y'all. Oh, we'll probably get a nap in. Anyway, whatever. Later, y'all.